Hello everybody and welcome to Uprising, where we're going to be talking about anti-aging and hydrogen, of course. I'll be your host, Hydrogen Man, and let's get started. So let me go ahead and just give you the actual scientific data. If you consume hydrogen every single day for 1 year, it will actually reverse the aging of your blood and your organs by 5 years, okay? So a lot of people don't know this, that when you get your blood drawn, they can actually tell the age of your blood and your organs simply by looking at your blood. In fact, here's some interesting pictures here. Let me show you one of the first scientists that was working on hydrogen from Japan. If you look at this guy, he probably looks like he's in his late 30s, but he's actually 71 in this picture, and you probably can't see it, but right here it shows that when his blood was tested, it was that of a 28-year-old. So here we got a guy in his 70s who's been using the hydrogen for over 10 years. And he actually shows that he's at the age of 28 roughly by looking at his blood. Now, that's actually one of the side effects. What a great side effect, compared to most medicines. Some of the other side effects, though, that I think should be known about hydrogen are frequent urination, which tends to happen for about a week or two. At least that's what happened to me for the first couple weeks. One of the other side effects is actually sweating. A friend of mine who was actually on chemotherapy, who tried this water, started sweating within an hour or two. The other one is loose bowel movements. And all these, side effects come from the hydrogen binding to oxidative stress. Hydrogen binds to oxygen, turns to water, and then it kind of flushes out of the body. But anyway, back to anti-aging. In Japan, they actually use hydrogen a lot as a beauty product. And obviously that would come from the anti-aging. And when you look at aging strictly from a scientific perspective, what you'll actually find out, which is really interesting, is that aging really is a lot like a disease when you're strictly looking at it from a scientific perspective. And obviously it happens due to oxidative stress. That's why when you get things like chemotherapy that have a lot of radiation and causes a lot of oxidative stress, it actually accelerates aging. I don't know if you've ever seen anybody who's gone through chemo, but they always look a lot older, and it's really, really hard on the body. And so I just wanted to share this info. Here's one more statistic that I think is interesting from the US actually, where in your whole lifespan, if all the money that you will ever spend on medical help or medicine in your whole life, let's say this is the pile of money you're going to spend on money for your medical reasons in your entire life. In the last 10 years of your life, you will actually spend 80% of all the money you will ever spend in your medical expenses. Now, what that lets you know is that if that happens in the last 10 years of your life, it's basically showing you that with age comes a lot of medical problems. And it's fascinating that something like hydrogen, which actually seems to resolve a lot of different medical ailments, that hydrogen also has an anti-aging effect. So it almost kind of makes sense that the very thing that actually fixes things would actually make you younger too. It's a very natural way to obviously reverse the aging process, and it obviously protects your cells from radiation and all sorts of other things. And I just wanted to share this information with you guys. If you guys like the information, please don't forget to subscribe or give us a thumbs up and like our channel. That way I know that everybody is actually really appreciative and really likes the information that I'm bringing, and that encourages me and kind of inspires me to make more videos for you guys to bring up the latest data that I find. So I hope you found this helpful, and I'll see you guys on our next video of Uprising. Take care.
Uprising of the spirits.
Being put through now.
Oh, can you hear it? It's the children who come to mind.